Hey guys, I'm here today to do a book haul, and I know I've been gone forever. This is my first video since like May, I think. These past few months have just been crazy. I got married actually, so that was really exciting, and also my grandmother passed away, so we were doing that this summer, and it was just a big emotion of like very happy things and very sad things, and I just never had time to sit down and film, and it's now summer's coming to an end, so I now have a bunch of videos to show you guys. So first I wanted to do my book haul of the summer. These are all the books I've gotten since May, so all the way since June to now the end of August. So let's just jump into it. I want to show you guys all the books and get back into videos and show you everything else. So all the books, there's a bunch from my local used bookstore. There's some from Book Outlet. I did 2 different orders from Book Outlet. There's some from Barnes & Noble, some from Amazon, I believe. And I think that's it. There might be some random ones in here too. They are just all next to me in a random pile, so I'm just gonna grab them as they come, and I will tell you where I got them from and why I got them, and etc, etc. It's a book haul, you understand. So let's get into it. So first I have Paper Valentine by Brenda Jovanoff. I got this at, I think, at Book Outlet. And it was just ones, I kept reading the back of books and it was kind of like a ghosty story sounding thing, so I was intrigued by it. Then I have Tender Morsels by Margot Longagon. This one's also from Book Outlet. I believe my friend Ashley from Tea Leaves and Bookbindings liked this. If not, I'm getting it confused with another book she likes because I think she liked this one. Let me know, Ashley, is this the one you liked? I can't remember. But I thought she liked this one and I saw it on Book Outlet, so I thought I'd pick it up. Then I have Love in the Time of Global Warming by Francesca Lia Block. I really wanted to read this one new, but it's so tiny. I didn't want to pay like $17.99 for it, so I saw it on Book Outlet. Pretty good condition. And yes, also from Book Outlet. Then I have Rainbow Rowell's Carry On. This is so funny I have this because I have it in hardcover. I didn't even really like it, but I hate the hardcover version, so I wanted it and I decided to get it just in paperback because it's so much prettier. I think it's just so pretty, this version, so I couldn't wait to get it in this version. And I got this at Barnes & Noble. Next I have A Week of Mondays by Jessica Brody. This was one I thought was going to be in an Owl Crate, I think last August, and instead it was a Casey West book because they sounded the same kind of like school drama, what will happen. And this one just sounds like a funny little romance story, so I can't wait to pick it up. I can't remember what I said, but it's from Book Outlet. This one is from my local used bookstore. It's called Briar Rose. It sounded like a retelling of like Rapunzel, and I'm all up for any kind of fairy tale retelling, so I picked it up. This one is also from Book Outlet. It's The Replacement by Brenda Jovanoff. That she was the one who did that Paper Heart one. This one also sounded like a cool murdery mystery, I think kind of like Peter Pan retelling. I'm not really sure. I'm excited. It sounds like a dark Peter Pan retelling, and I'm all up for fairy tale retellings. Then I have A Fierce and Subtle Poison by Samantha Madbury. This one is also from Book Outlet. I don't remember, I placed these orders I think in like March for Book Outlet, and I just now let myself open them like the beginning of the summer because I thought I would read, and then I didn't read all summer, so all of these are just now sitting here in front of me. But I think it sounded, I don't remember what it's about. I know it sounded good because that's why I bought all of them, but the cover is really pretty. Then I have The Last Boy and Girl in the World by Siobhan Vivian. Oh, what else have I read from her? She sounds familiar. I don't know. I think I've read something else by her. But this one also was one that sounded good, but I didn't want to purchase it for a lot of money, so I got it pretty cheap off Book Outlet. It's a little bit banged up, but this is like the worst condition book I've ever gotten from Book Outlet. People complain that they've gotten like super ripped ones or like torn pages and all that, and this is probably the worst one I've ever gotten. It's not even that bad. So yeah, I'm excited to pick it up. Then I have The Splendor Falls by Rosemary Clement Moore. This is from my local used bookstore, and it's about a ballerina who like breaks her leg. I love ballerina stories. Ballerina and like retellings and all that are my favorite kind of books, so I thought I would pick this up. Then I got Dividing Eden by Joelle Charbonneau. This is from this is from Barnes & Noble. I picked this up with birthday money, so it's kind of a birthday present, yeah. And I don't know, it just sounds good. It's about like 2 siblings and 1 crown and who will get it, and I like those kind of stories. It's kind of short. Probably shouldn't have bought it, with like, you know, full price for it being short, but I used a gift card, so I was kind of like, whatever. But I'm excited to read it. Then from Book Outlet I have Hans Christian Andersen's Fairy Tales, retold by Naomi Lewis, and it's just a bunch of little fairy tales. I just thought it was super cute, really good condition that I'd read about little fairy tales. And I have Betty and Veronica Fairy Tales because I told you, I love fairy tale retelling and I love Betty and Veronica. I super was into this growing up. Loved every kind of Archie comics, so I can't wait to read this. Then I got Kissing in Italian by Lauren Henderson. Just a contemporary, you know, romance book. Super cheap off Book Outlet, so picked it up. Then I got Winged Poppy Midnight by April Genevieve Tolshuk, and it's so funny because this is so small. I didn't realize how small this was. Also got this off Book Outlet for super cheap. It was one I wanted off like Barnes & Noble, but I only saw like the cover online. So, you know, it's because it's pretty. I picked it up. But Book Outlet, super cheap. Everything's like under $5, so it's okay. Then I picked up Giant Days Volume 1 by Allison, I think it's a bunch of people. John Allison and Lisa Triaman. And this was one my brother was into a few years ago, and I bought him like the first or second one, and I never really got into it, but my friend Ashley from Tea Leaves and Book Bindings says she likes it, so I picked up this first one from Barnes & Noble. Haven't gotten to it yet, but I'm excited to read it. Then I got the 5th book in the Kalala Princess series by Nawa Kadoka, story by Riko Tanaka. That was the art by Na Kadoka. And it's just a girl who lives in the fairy, you know, Disney princess world, and it's like trying to become a princess, and it's super cute, just like a really quirky little cute book, and I just need to read the 5th one to finish the series. Okay, I think I'm like halfway through. I'm going. And then from Barnes & Noble I picked up Eloise. And this has 4 of the Eloise books. It has Eloise, Eloise in Paris, Eloise at Christmas time, and Eloise in Moscow. I had this growing up. My mom had this and I would steal it from her all the time and read it. And it was like $6 at Barnes & Noble for this whole hardcover version. And so I decided to pick up my own because I love it and it's very nostalgic when I see it and it reminds me of my mom. And I just liked it, so I picked it up. Then I can't remember if I showed these in a haul, but I picked up 2 and 3 of Archie. I don't remember if I showed you guys these. I'm pretty sure I showed you 1 because I think I read 1 like a long time ago. But I picked up 2 and 3, and yeah, just the Archie comics retold. Super into it. Then I got Maid of Secrets by Jennifer McGowan. This is the Maid of Honor novel. I hope it's number 1. I don't know, but also got it from my local used bookstore. Just a cool little fantasy sounding read, so I thought I'd pick it up. Then I got Lumberjanes Volume 6. This is one of my favorite graphic novel series about girls in like a Girl Scout camp. Super cute. Had to pick it up. Then I got The Weight of Feathers and When the Moon Was Ours by Anna Marie Mecklemore. Got these both off Book Outlet for super cheap. I'm so excited. They're both like 2 of my new favorite books that I've read this year. And Ashley from Tea Leaves and Book Bindings recommended me it, so I'm glad I found them on Book Outlet, and they're so pretty. I love both these covers. I think they're so cute, and I really want to reread this one already. Then I have The Apothecary by Mail Melly. It just sounded like a cool magical story about like her dad gets kidnapped and these kids saving it. I think it's like a younger one, but I don't know, sounded good. I thought I'd pick it up. Then I got The Smell of Other People's Houses by Bonnie Sue Hitchcock. This was one I read on ebook of, I think in May, April or May, and I really liked it, so I saw it was on Book Outlet, and I thought the cover was so pretty and everything, and I thought it was one I would reread, so I picked it up. Then I got Nerve by Jeannie Ryan. I know this is like a movie, haven't seen it yet, but I thought I would read the book first to see if it's even that good to watch the movie. Then I got Exquisite Captive by Heather Demetriou. This is from Book Outlet. I can't remember if I said, but this one was also from Book Outlet. This just sounded like a slave trader or something. I don't know. Thought it was good. It's blurred by Sarah J Maas, so, you know, it has to be great, right? Right? Book Outlet. Super cheap. Then I got Dream On by Kirsten Gier. This is the sequel to Dream a Little Dream, and I really, really liked that one. I think I got that one off Book Outlet like a year or 2 ago and read it, and finally the sequel is on there. Really good condition, and I've actually started it. I'm like, you know, 2 chapters in, but I'm enjoying it so far. Then I got The Walls Around Us by Nova Ren Suma, also from Book Outlet. Not really sure what it's about, but it was one of those that I've always seen and the cover intrigued me and I wanted it in Book Outlet. This is my excuse for everything. Then I picked up A Little Something Different by Sandy Hall. Book Outlet. It's just a contemporary. I love contemporaries. They're my favorite. If I hate a contemporary, that means it's super bad, I think. I don't know. I kind of love every contemporary, but if I hate it, I think it's like there's something super wrong with it. But this one's so cute. The cover is beautiful and I just want to read it. I got the Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone 20th edition Hufflepuff version from Book Depository. It's so cute. Look, it's a fat friar on the back, and I am a Hufflepuff, so that's why I picked up this one. I kind of want all of them eventually, but so far I just picked up the Hufflepuff one because I'm going to display it with all my other, you know, Harry Potter books. And do I need to reread Harry Potter? Probably not, but when I do, I think I'll reread with this one as the first one. It's so cute. Then I have The Girl Who Chased the Moon by Sarah Addison Allen. I got this from my locally used bookstore. I think it was about like fairies or something. I don't know. Sounded good. It was in the adult section though, so we'll see. I'm not that into adult books. I kind of like young adult more, but it's pretty short, so I think I'd fly through it. Then I got Rules of the Road by John Bauer, and this was just a road trip with a girl and like an older lady, and also pretty short. Thought it would be a quick read. Got it from my local used bookstore. Also from my local used bookstore, I got The Looking Glass Wars and Seeing Red. I think these are sequel 1 and 2. Hopefully, I'm not sure. I think it's like an Alice in Wonderland retelling. Thought I'd pick it up. I love Alice in Wonderland retelling, so I thought it would be a good time. Then I got Spoiled by Heather Cox and Jessica Morgan, and this was one I've always seen around. I thought the cover was super cute, so I thought I'd pick it up, and I'm sure it's just a silly little contemporary, but thought I'd try it out. Then I got Forget You by Jennifer Eccles, and I don't remember if I've read this one. I think I've read Going Too Far by her. I don't think I've read this one, but it's just a contemporary. From my local used bookstore, I got When It Happens by Susan Colsati, and I think I've read this in like high school. I couldn't remember. Like, it looks pretty familiar, but the back didn't really sound familiar, so I'm not sure. I might be reading this and then be like, wait, I've read this already, but also just a little contemporary story. Then I got A Northern Light by Jennifer Donnelly, also from my local used bookstore. I think it's like a murder mystery, always into those, so I thought I'd pick it up. Then from my local used bookstore, I got Kisses and Curses, and this is 15 authors and 14 stories, one fierce collection, so it's a bunch of short stories by authors we like Marissa Meyer, Leigh Bardugo, Jessica Brody, Katie Finn, so, you know, a bunch of other ones, Marie Ruzowski, and I think I've read the one by Marissa Meyer. It was in her other short story collection, but I thought it would be cool to read other ones. We're so close to the end, guys. Okay, so then I have In a Dark Dark Wood by Ruth Ware. This was also from my local used bookstore. It's the lady who wrote The Woman in Cabin 10. I think this one came first though, and so I think it's a murder mystery, always into those, so I thought I'd pick it up. Then I got These Shallow Graves by Jennifer Donnelly. This is from, I think, Book Outlet, and it's really pretty. It's like really big, and the pages are kind of like, I don't know how to call it, that ruffly kind, but it's really big, and I think it's also like a murder mystery kind of kidnap book, and I'm into it. Then I got A Madness So Discreet by Mindy McGinnis, also I believe from Book Outlet. Also one that I've always wanted to read, creepy story. Super excited to read this. I have the Da Vinci Code by Dan Brown, but this is like the young adult version. I got it from Book Outlet. I'm not sure if it's different than the adult one. I think I might like it more if it's adapted for young adults because it's probably less like, I don't know, wordy or something. I don't know. I think it would probably be a little better. So I'm excited to read this version. Then I have Proxy by Alex London. This is kind of like the movie, it's like the movie The Island, where they have like clones that are, you know, like rich people have clones that if they get sick they can use their clones and stuff. I'm pretty sure it's kind of like this, like it's like their clones commit, if these people commit crimes, their clones get killed kind of thing. And finally in this book haul, I have 4 books in the Anne Rice series. I have Interview with the Vampire, The Vampire Lestat, The Queen of the Damned, and The Tale of the Body Thief. I'm not sure if these are all the same series or, yeah, so it's the Complete Vampire Chronicles. So I'm excited. I've always watched the Interview with the Vampire growing up. My mom was really into it. So I've seen that movie quite a few times, but I've never read the book. So I saw this box set at my locally used bookstore and I thought I'd pick it up. So yeah guys, I can't possibly hold all the books, but they are surrounding me. But those are all the books I picked up this whole summer and I can't wait to read all of them. I'm just super excited. They all sound so good and I just want to jump into all of them at once. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be back with lots more videos soon. Bye guys.